Go. Good morning, Zach. How's it going? How is everyone doing on this beautiful election day? I'm excited. I am ramped up, ready to go. I got my positions still open, despite me saying that we should probably not have positions open during the election because it's going to be super volatile. But it was the prelude into the election because ultimately everyone knows that it doesn't really matter who gets elected president because at the end of the day, markets will pump after the election is over because one more uncertainty will be gone. So what we're seeing is people funnel into the markets again before the results even happen. Now, I imagine tonight we'll see a lot of volatility. Hopefully, we can just see a lot of that volatility to the upside. I'm expecting the following week after this election is over. So through the end of this week and then potentially all through next week, I'm assuming a lot of upward momentum in the markets. Right now, Bitcoin is up like 6% on the day. So that is crazy bullish. Up 3%, 3.37% gain on the day. That is very exciting. We are rebounding upwards from this 6-day downward trend that we were on for Bitcoin's price. And now I believe I should check out the dominance. I just ate breakfast, so I'm a little bit full and lethargic already. But dominance is also skyrocketing, which means a lot of our altcoins are doing bad. However, right now, DeSci is up 6.5% on the day. The charge is being led by Genomes DAO, by Data Lake, by Solve, by Axon DAO, by Preprints, by Track, by ResearchCoin, by Dynex. Let's go, baby. Data Lake is up 14.4% on the day. That is good. That is bullish. We are rebounding from that disgusting sell-off that we had. Dex screener search / cyclics? Question mark. That's the only thing saved for my Dex screener searches. How is everyone doing? Is everyone ready to go and excited for what is coming tonight? How many of you guys have plans tonight to watch the election? Have a couple drinks potentially and get a little bit loose and ready to go. It is a very important election though, so hopefully everyone went out and voted and did what they needed to do in order to make it so that their voice was heard. I'm not here to necessarily tell you who to vote for. However, I am here to say that I think we'll stop seeing the bleeding on Lake if Trump wins. Oh my God, a 14% upward day. And look at that little baby candle. Scoot. It just goes to show you how much of an upward move is needed to get us back. How much potential is on the line right here. 140% from here on Lake just to get back to that previous high. And then what they need to do is break out above that previous high. I'm kind of curious what the RSI looks like for Data Lake right here. So let's open up some Data Lake. Good morning, C90. Patrick looks like Orange Man today. All right, all right. Let me go ahead and just change up the lighting then. There you go. Less Orange Man-y. Let's see. Damn, I'm looking like I need to diet a little bit there. There you go. Less orangey. I am curious the RSI for Data Lake. So this is Lake and Ethereum, which I have some informative information on Ethereum. And we saw it back here, if you pay attention, when we were still in that downtrend back in July and August, we saw the price of Lake continuing to go down while the RSI was starting to go up. It's that clear little divergence that we acknowledge all the time. Right now, we're seeing the price of Lake go down and their RSI continue to go down. So I would assume that we still have a little bit more proof before we can actually see that reversal. Potentially we come up, get rejected, make a higher spot here, and then break out. We will see. I gotta stop putting the mouse so far up there. But one thing I do want to showcase to you guys that is very exciting, because I know most people have been bearish on Ethereum. Most people have not really cared about ETH anymore, just kind of like written it off as one of the old guard coins, and everything is shifting onto Solana, and Ethereum is not to be paid attention to anymore. However, in its current state, Ethereum is still the chain that most people choose to build on. Whenever something is actually being built, goes on Ethereum. Now, there's a bunch of side chains which kind of draw some of the value out of Ethereum's ecosystem and do like take the value from the main chain and put it on one of the side chains. However, if we look, the first state pension fund buys Ethereum. So the state of Michigan files 13F disclosure to showcase that they have Ethereum holdings. They became a top 5 holder of ETH and ETH. But this is an extremely bullish filing. So the state of Michigan Department of Treasury has 460,000 new ETH added. And that is their total position, but that is 460,000 Ethereum in the pension fund of a state in the United States. That's crazy. Look at that. That is super bullish. They did it back in whatever month is 9, September. They did it back in September. So what was going on when during September? We had a pretty good rally in September. So September went into the month right around here and ended the month up 11%, but it was very volatile, and we did see a pretty crazy run in the month of September from the low to the top of 27%. So, just to say that yes, Ethereum is lagging behind a lot of stuff, but no, Ethereum is not dead. Ethereum is just not holding up as much as some of the other coins out there. Like Solana, Solana looks beautiful. Everything that was hoping to happen for Solana ended up happening, where we caught that bid right on the moving averages, the cluster of all of them for the most part. No real point in differentiating, in my opinion. There was the cluster of moving averages supported Solana, and then going into Jupiter Swap for that trade that I was doing, got 1% away from liquidation. How crazy is that? 1% away from liquidation. That line down here was my liquidation point because I had leveraged even higher because I was assuming basically I was viewing it as a stop loss and I was bringing my stop loss up a little bit higher. And so I was expecting another higher low. I didn't think we'd come that close. I was hoping we would find it up here at the 200-day moving average, but we did not. But today, Jupiter Swap is up like 7% or some crazy shit like that. Jupiter Swap's up 10% today, which is actually putting us back in profits. So I was 1% away from getting liquidated. Now we're back making money again. So it is insane how quickly things can change in crypto. If you enjoy the volatility, the opportunity, the life of a crypto investor, make sure you hit that thumbs up button on the live stream. We're live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 9 a.m. because I'm on the West Coast right now. I feel like I need some water. I'm talking a lot with not a lot to say. Um, have you guys had any of those edible drinks before? The drinks with THC in them? Let me see a show of hands with the 6 of you guys that are chilling in here. There's 6 chilling with 7 likes, which is a bullish ratio. It does not get better than that. 7 likes already. Let's fucking go. Let's go, Zach. Let's go. So Research Hub is hosting SciCon in November. I think the third week of November, although I could be mistaken on which day because they don't really announce it because they don't want any of us showing up. But Paul, the co-founder of Bioprotocol and Molecule, he is booked as a speaker at SciCon. Now, Brian Armstrong will be speaking at SciCon in person, from my understanding, this year. Last year, when Brian Armstrong was speaking at SciCon, it kind of marked the beginning of the rally for DeSci, right? If we come take a look at Research Coin, which is Brian Armstrong's project, right? SciCon, this is the third annual SciCon convention, which is really just a bunch of scientists getting together and talking about the future of science, talking about everything that's going on, right? It's not meant to be a DeSci shill fest. However, last year, after SciCon is when Brian Armstrong started publicly being very bullish on Research Hub and DeSci as a whole. He added Research Hub to his bio, which gave it that initial spike, and then CZ came out and started talking about it. So we have come one full year of talking about decentralized science. It is November. We'll be seeing that SciCon conference, and hopefully it can stir up some excitement again that is comparable to the excitement from last time. Ultimately, everything is still so small that like one positive post from Brian Armstrong about his efforts at Research Hub or about the scientific initiative on blockchain is going to cause some uproar in the community for DeSci. And by uproar, I mean up, uproar, literally up, roar on the chart, up and roar. It's I'm obviously I'm bullish on it, so I'm a little bit biased on that happening, but it is what happened last time. And so expecting a little bit of cyclic nature to this, I think it's a good chance. Also, we see like the election will be over again tonight. The election's over tonight. And from all accounts across the board, what we're seeing is that it's a toss up, 50-50 toss up. They are projecting it's anyone's race, which I don't believe for a split second. I really don't. You go look at social sentiment, and I wish I had pulled it up, but somebody issued an AI to go scrape the entire internet and found that 70 something percent of all content on the internet was for Trump, was positive for Trump, which in my opinion shows sentiment very good for Trump. We're seeing people lead charges of Amish people to the polls with Trump flags to go vote this time. I think this election will probably be the most voted in election out there, which is good because honestly, oftentimes what we see is that Republicans don't vote, right? We have Republicans, Democrats, and then in the middle, people who don't want to subscribe to a dual party system, which I agree with for the most part. But at the end of the day, one person or one group of people is not really going to make a difference like that. But I don't want to go off on that tangent. What you see is you have smart people in the Democrat Party, you have smart people in the Republican Party, you have stupid people in both parties, and then you have people that don't pay attention to anything, right? Generally speaking, Republicans who don't pay attention to anything don't go out and vote, but the Democrats who don't pay attention to anything will go out and still vote. This time we're seeing that people are going and getting the group of Republicans that usually don't vote and making them vote. So I really think that this one's going to be a pretty big landslide in favor of Trump. And I know that the general media is not reporting that. And I understand that they're going to do whatever they want to do. I mean, we're already seeing cases of polls not working correctly. Like in Pennsylvania this morning, they had a giant glitch which made it so that nobody could vote for an hour or two, which is insane because we only have one day to vote. So there's a good chance they try and push it back and be like, we don't know what the result of the election is. But I don't see, like, I would be kind of annoyed, actually, very annoyed. But you can come and vote with your money, and we could play some election polls, or not polls, but we could bet on stuff here with it. I need more water. Why is my brain all scrambled today? What I think is potentially a good play here would be voting for Trump to win the popular vote. Because right now it says he's only got 28% chance of winning the popular vote, which means that you can buy this for 28 cents. And then if he does win popular vote, you sell it for 100 cents and you could potentially 4x your money really quickly. On top of that, there was one for turnout. I think this is going to be, yeah, it's already up there. Yesterday it was not up at 75 cents, 70 cents. Yesterday it was down at 50-50, which means you could double your money if there was a record turnout. And I think it is almost guaranteed that we have a record turnout. And so even at this point, you could buy it for 70 cents and make 30 cents on your 70 cents or just a quick little 50% gain. All right. Someone's in the Noble Blocks group. Delete. Ban. Proceed. Bam. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. I just had to go ban someone from the Noble Blocks group because they be spamming all the time. Either way, there's a lot of good opportunity to make some money out in the markets right now. Honestly, post-election, just go long on low leverage, and regardless as to who won, you're probably going to do pretty well. Historically, that is the play every single time. Just go low leverage, long on Bitcoin, probably even at these levels. But if you want to wait for confirmation and a breakout to all-time highs, it's a pretty solid bet. Generally speaking, we see Bitcoin rally for the next 12 months after the election. We've been talking about it for the last 4 years. You guys are fully aware of it. What do you guys want to pay attention to? I don't have any super specific things to bring up today, just because it's really just everyone talking about the election. Everyone is waiting for the results of the election. Everyone is voting this election. Jeb, early voting is flooding, and Jeb taking the map, folks. That's funny. Genome's DAO is starting to have a little bit of a pump when it comes to registered users. That's bullish. User sign up is starting to grow like crazy, which is a little bit of a lag to that initiative that they did in which you could get people to, sorry, get people to sign up. They were paying people to upload their genetic data to Genome's DAO, and we saw that crazy rally in their test runs. And then we're seeing the user signups start to spike as well because those people are starting to convert, which is bullish. Hopefully, that corresponds to an increase in the price. Fundamentally speaking, Genomes is getting more and more valuable. I didn't know Coinbase had trading like that. That's kind of cool. Aldo from Genomes was actually just on DeSci Pulse, so that's kind of cool. Data Lake correlates strongly with Genomes. Mods be modding. You're damn straight. This is a valid point, actually. How the fuck does Elon run 6 companies and get number 19 in the world in Diablo? I run 0 companies and I'm bronze in Rocket League. I don't understand how he is so good at everything that he does. He just goes crazy. Like, how is he tweeting all the time? And I'm talking about Elon. How does Elon tweet all the time, play video games, and run multiple companies? I'm sitting here just trying to tweet a bunch, and I'm like, fuck, this is so much work. There we go, bioprotocol. There we go. CZ's investments, AI, block, biotech. Bullish. I know how to get people talking. I know how to at least get Zach to start talking about something. Anyone bullish on Cyclics? Cyclics games. I made a post this morning or yesterday about Poseidon DAO. I I am extremely excited about Poseidon DAO. So maybe this will get, yes, let's go, Zach. Yes, it worked. Maybe this will get people a little bit excited right now, but there are a few pre-sales that are coming up. And I understand pre-sales have not gone well over the last few months. You need Bitcoin to be making higher highs in order for pre-sales to go well. Bitcoin is making higher highs right now, and so pre-sale season is back on, as evidenced by WellShare. WellShare did really, really well with their launch. They're down 2.2% today, but it's not really much to be concerned about, as that launch was nutty for WellShare. It went up to a 250 million FDV, which is really, really good. Right now, we're getting ready for Poseidon DAO by the end of the year. We're getting ready for VaultFi for the end of the year, and we're getting ready for Jeepbot for the end of the year. We're also still in the middle of Bio Protocols raise. They said they will be done with that by the end of the year as well. So that is 4 different raises. Poseidon DAO, I believe, will be at the cheapest valuation. Bio will be at the most expensive valuation. Bio, I think, is an easy cook, a little bit of a safer play. Poseidon DAO, I think, is going to rally like a crazy person. Poseidon DAO, I'm very amped up for Poseidon's presale and for everything that they have going for them. It's personalized healthcare, personalized medicine. That like Yeah, it's a huge, huge total addressable market. They've got good partnerships, good backers already before they even launch the coin. Um, I would just I would just be ready. The team is smart and capable and ready to push forward. I have partnered with them, and I'm going to be trying to offer as much help as I possibly can. There will be no third-party vesting contracts, so you don't have to worry about a hedgy hack destroying any potential returns and sentiment around the project. RIP hedgy. I wish I had another monitor so I could pull up some of the things that I don't want that I had bookmarked yesterday to make some content about, but I don't want you guys to see all of the notes that I take on stuff. Dynex, welcome Dynex. Dynex welcomes Noel Barisha, Head of Community Growth and KOL Management. Should I reach out to this person? We'll go ahead and give this person a little follow here. Can't see who they are, but apparently they're on the moon. That's scary. KOL Management. I should reach out and see if I can get a bag for talking about Dynex. That's such a gnarly drop. Who bought the dip on Dynex? Who out here is one of the people who scooped up some extra Dynex while it was down at those crazy low valuations? We're up 3.5% today in the portfolio. A little bit of a scoop. I should add more Dynex here. Remember, in this portfolio challenge, I don't actually have $400 in cash right now. I don't actually have $400 in cash. I put 300 of that into NFNT, which I am currently down on. Shocker. All altcoins just continue to bleed against Bitcoin. I'm currently down on NFNT. I think it's a cook. It's a very simple AI play. And I was playing even more with their AI yesterday, generating videos and images. And you use the coin to generate the images. So that's a burn mechanism. That's a way in which you actually have to hold the token to gain access to the AI, which is pretty easy to understand the use case behind that. They did a what looks like a fair launch all the way down at zero. And then it's just been organic growth from the actual tool itself. If we go look, I saved some of it, but I'm not sure I really want to be opening my files here. But downloads, yeah. I made a quick little video yesterday. Peanut and Harambe. Isn't that adorable? That was from NFNT. It took probably like 2 minutes to actually make, so it did take a little bit of time. But that's its initiating AI capabilities. And that's just video, right? They have a ton of other you can do. You can do voice, so I could add voice narration over it. You can create 3D images, you can create infinite images. I don't know what that is. Infinite speech, chat with images, generate videos, music generation. Then they have more planned. But should we make something? Oh, my wallet's not connected, so I won't be able to. You guys. Oh, fuck. I have to use a different browser. I don't have it on that one. Whatever. I was gonna play around with it, but I guess I won't be playing around with it. Here we go. Now you guys are awake. Now you guys are awake. Let's get going, guys. What's going on? Why are you guys so slow right now? It's Tuesday, day of the election. Get riled up. It's noon. It's 12:30 on Tuesday. What the hell? Wake up. Wake up, motherfuckers. It's morning time. It's time to trade. It's time to make money. This is what we've been waiting for the better part of a year. It's been like 8 months of waiting for after the election bull run. Come on. Come on. Are you still in Jupiter? Yes, I am, Truth. I am still in Jupiter. I did not get, although I was 1% away from getting liquidated out of this trade. We have rebounded all the way back up today, back to my average buy-in on 7x leverage. I am hopefully in this trade to $1.22 for Jupiter. 30% gains. It'll be like 200% because 200% gains on the position. So I put $2,600 into the trade on 7x leverage, 30% gains times 7, 210% return on my $2,500. So we're looking at some solid gains. And then I'll be off to the races when it comes to my trading portfolio there. $2,600 times point, wait, times 2.1, 210% gain would be 54.60 in profit. 54.60 in profit plus 2,600 again means that we'll have $8,000 in the trading account. So we'll be growing that trading account slowly but surely. It's been over a month. It's 3 a.m. for me, not gonna lie. Well, sleep. Go ahead and get some sleep, dude. What are you doing up then? 6:30 p.m. Where are you guys awake? I literally just woke up. Where are you guys? Why is it so off in your time zones? Beagle says he scooped some Dynex. Dynex is a cook. Dynex is an absolute cook. The ticker, Zaj, is NFNT. The ticker is actually NOBL, but I'm scared to pull the chart up. Noble baby, the the knife that keeps on falling. No, I might. What I'm probably gonna do here soon, just to let you guys in on my expectation. I did not want just to be totally transparent with you guys, I have a big chunk of supply when it comes to Noble. I have a pretty large position in Noble blocks, which is why every time I see people complaining that it's going down, it's like, I've lost more than you. I guarantee it. But what I'm probably going to do here soon is take my cyclics, some of the gains, not yet. I don't think this is an appropriate place to be selling cyclics as the casino hasn't even launched. They haven't even started marketing. But once they do that, over the next month or so, once we rally upwards of $4 in cyclics, I'm probably going to be taking a chunk of that cyclics and rotating it into Noble to just scoop up at these disgusting prices. Because I know there's an aggressive amount of FUD out there. I understand that there's a ton of literal fear, uncertainty, and doubt when it comes to Noble. Some of it justified, some of it not justified. Regardless, it doesn't matter what my opinion on it is. The current state of the market is that it is at pre-sale prices. It is at $1 million market cap. It is as low as I think it goes. And so I want to scoop up some of this at these prices. Wasn't planning on making my position any bigger, but the opportunity, like when you get opportunity like that, I just feel like it's silly not to take advantage of it. So probably take like 20 grand or something out of Cyclics and put it into Noble. I do have some hotel fees to pay for, but that's all right. We'll put those on credit cards still just to make sure I keep boosting my bag on it. Noble is cooking. Poland, welcome from Poland. Appreciate you being here, my man. You're watching in Australia. She, do you working overnight or something, Sleep? Mountain Time was up all night. I was up pretty late last night too. I had um they have THC drinks out here. I had 2 sips of one and I was high as a kite. I was like, holy fuck, how do people drink a whole one of these, let alone have like 3 or 4 of them like you would on a night of drinking alcohol? I had like 2 sips of it and I was like, holy shit. I also don't smoke too much now, I just can't sleep. Well, hopefully you're finding some value. Hopefully you are keeping entertained while you're awake. Aha! Dawn is here. Welcome, Dawn. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Still just waiting patiently for post-election jitters to be over. Pre-election jitters to be over. It is continuously bullish. You are listening to that investor, the Permabull. I need one more entry in Noble. Please, is this not the entry you've asked for? C90. Is this not the entry that you've asked for? Please, no more entries. Donald Trump Dylan, how's it going? You guys are ridiculous. A $1 million market cap. Never did I expect us to get back down here again. Yet the market gods have given us this blessing. The market gods have given us just to get back up. That's the thing. That's the thing. These movements are not that crazy. Like 100% gain on something in $1 million market cap is not crazy at all. That kind of stuff happens consistently. Literally 1,000% gain on $1 million market cap could happen overnight. We saw it on Eagle AI. All they need is some good partnerships to come out. All you need is one good round of announcements that people start rushing into, and all of a sudden you get a 3,000% gain on stuff. Patrick, Una, and I are best friends now. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad to see you guys getting some friendships online. I'm happy for you. It is important that we all come together as a community and understand that we are all in this together. This game of life, this game of investing. We are here to support one another, not tear one another down, not try and put other people down when they have good, successful times. Let's see what Axon's looking like. They had a bit of a pump today. Dawn is my gooner, says Sup, Thuna. That's sus, Thuna. That is sus. That almost declares the mods. Mods? Are there any mods in the chat? It's a little concerning. No gooning in the chat. Johnny says, can you check Eagle AI? I just pulled it up. I didn't see your thing. But Eagle AI up 0.5% today. It is rebounding from the sell-off from yesterday a bit. Ultimately, when you get a bullish engulfing like that, it kind of negates the previous downward candle, turns it into a somewhat of a wick. And so, realistically, like you could pretty safely put support as something like this. I know it doesn't exactly encompass what everyone is seeing on the chart, but that's where I would probably put support. We're getting some strong price action, some strong swings. Eagle AI is so small that it really is just dependent on what the market does and what marketing does to move it, but it's solid there. It's solid. Hey, you guys. Welcome, Derico. We all bleed together. Suna, don't look it up then. If you don't know what gooning means, don't look it up. Just stay innocent to it. Josh put a video out on Eagle AI today. Nice. Nice. So Josh is waking up to Eagle AI. All right. They're getting some crazy firing power. Joking is only for professionals. Chill. Chill, 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 chill. You know what's interesting about Axon? Have I been okay, objectively, I want to know from you guys. Do you guys think I've been hard on Axon? Do you guys think that I treat them unfairly? You guys, the 12 of you guys are aware of my relationship with Axon back at launch and then everything that happened. Do you guys think I am unreasonable or don't cover them because I'm salty towards Axon? You guys think I'm intentionally doing anything to try and like hinder their growth or evolvement. I mean, in my opinion, I've stayed pretty, everything that's happened, I've stayed pretty supportive. Look for that one post I did, but I guess it was probably, you know, about the rings. Only had 5 likes on this NASDAQ thing. The hell? There we go, right here. When Times Square ad for Axon. I feel like I've been pretty good, right? 69 likes. Oop, 70 likes. I think you are unfairly nice to Axon. Thank you, Truth. Let's go FUD Axon. No, 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 no. Not FUDding Axon. Okay, Dawn. Dawn says, yeah, Zach, you obtained tier 5 jokes. That's sus as fuck. I don't even know if it's a marketing video or if it was I'm using Eagle to enhance my FOMOD product. That's interesting then. He integrated it very nicely. It was probably a marketing video though. Patrick is bearish on Axon. I am not bearish on Axon. Okay, so you guys are saying for the most part, I'm staying pretty neutral, bipartisan on DeSci, supportive of the larger DeSci projects out there. All right, good. Thank you. I appreciate that positive feedback, that non-biased feedback back to me. Because I know Lucas is not very bullish on Axon after everything. Despite him not really having a huge involvement in what was going on, he has been publicly very bearish on Axon. And I am facing repercussions because of that. How nuts is that? How nuts is that? Just because I worked with him on stuff, his opinion, his public opinion, has now caused backlash to me personally multiple times. That's like just insane to me. I'm out here swallowing my ego, swallowing my pride just to make sure that I can maintain a bipartisan, non-biased presentation of all information as it pertains to DeSci. And I'm getting punished for shit that he says. Fucking crazy. I needed to vent about it for a minute just to my core people here. My core people here. Plus, maybe Lucas is watching because I know that he likes to just creep in the shadows of the live stream, just doesn't usually talk, but he might have it on right now, so maybe he's hearing the message. But it's crazy. Tactical Zones, greeting fam, greeting. I've not seen your name here before, so I must. You've triggered the auto AI response of we are live Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to cover all things decentralized science. We're covering things crypto related. My favorite niches. My favorite niche just happens to be DeSci, followed by DPIN, and I think AI is something everything needs to use. But those are my key plays, and that is where my focus is on. I feel like I had a bunch of thoughts just rush through my head about things that I missed yesterday, and so I'm a little bit panicked because I think I missed 2 calls yesterday, which is bearish. Lucas is fudding hold the Psionics. Oh, I know, Beagle. I know. Lucas will publicly destroy bags because of stuff. Yep. No matter how much of a relationship you had with him, he will publicly destroy you just for the fun of it. Wait, if your followers tell you a lot about you, what do you say about you? What do we say about you? You guys are pretty, I mean, you guys, if people were to objectively look at what you guys talk about in the live streams, they'd think that this is just a joking live stream, which would not be suitable for YouTube. You guys are very, very sus at times, but it's funny. Yeah, I agree, C90. He does need to just chill. He just needs to relax. Your favorite niche, Mandy. You guys are crazy. Sus, or as we call it, crypto and chill. Can you drop the pre-sales coming up? Absolutely, Johnny. Absolutely. So, first up, ordered by my excitement. This is my excitement ordered list. Okay. Poseidon Dow. That's number one. I'm most excited about Poseidon. I think it's going to do way better than I'm expecting even. Beside in doubt. Second, I would say I am extremely excited for VaultFi. I think that's going to be a crazy cook really quickly. I think that's going to be really quick cook, like skyrocketing and then tank, and then hopefully skyrockets a little bit later. Third would be Bio, which has been ongoing for quite some time. This I just think is a safe DeSci play. I think it'll be the biggest DeSci play out there. It's launching at like $100 million market cap, so huge, but I think it's going to be a safe big play that gives exposure to DeSci. And then the fourth pre-sale, Jeepbot. I don't know when the pre-sale is going to happen, but they announced that they're going to do one for it. So I am bullish on this one. I think this is going to cook. I think this is, I mean, I'm supporting Lucas and Justin by talking about it, but ultimately, the Jeepbot is too big to ignore. And the fact that they're associating a token with it from CoinRock token. CoinRock has that die-hard community because of Cyclics. And so, honestly, I think it's like a slam dunk of a play, which should say something about the other three as well. If I think Jeepbot's going to be a slam dunk, and I'm saying it's the fourth on the list, the other three, you should give some opinion on it. We're all Patrick's Grooners, whether you like it or not. That's sus, Don. I don't even. Mods, get him out. Mods, I want Don out of the chat. You guys are taking advantage of the fact that I can't moderate the chat because I don't have my second monitor up. It's on my phone that I'm reading all the comments. Mods! Mods! Going well out there. DeSci is alive and well. Despite charts not doing too well, DeSci itself continues to make crazy, crazy leaps and bounds. I feel like I'm gonna regret opening my Google Docs on live stream. There's just too many. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. There's not that I'm hiding anything I'm doing on Google Docs, but I do a lot of work on Google Docs and I don't need you guys seeing all of the work that I do. But I have a document with a lot of big updates from DeSci that I want to share with you guys, considering it's just something that we should be going over. Maybe I bookmarked a lot of them, but even where are my bookmarks? Oh, oh, oh. Biohacker. No, I guess I didn't really bookmark them too well. You guys want to see a crazy? Since it's in my bookmarks, I might as well. Watch this. Look at the houses. That happened the other day. Boom. Boom. That's insane. We That's the world we live in right now. It is more important than ever right now to put an end to that. Has to stop. Fuck everything we're doing when it comes to making money. Like that has to stop. It's just the United States only knows one way to get out of recessions, and that is through war. Only the stakes have never been so extreme when it comes to war. We've not had wars at this scale in which you've been able to just remotely blow up an entire neighborhood. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I know that we've been able to do it for a while. I understand that, but like, whatever. This will happen to DeSci Fudders. Beagle, chill. Chill. So Bio have pre-sale right now. Yes, Bio is doing the sale of the token right now. It's been going on for a while though. I think there's only a few actually. You should now show us cute hippo haggis for back. You are right. I will. Let me show you this first, though. Hippo haggis. The biogenesis auction. Yeah, your gateway drug to DeSci. They've raised $6.46 million already with 8 days, 19 hours remaining in the sale. So you come, Ethereum, Research Hub, Cerebrum, Hair, Cryo, Athena, Valley, Vita, one of the bio protocols, DAOs that they've launched, one of the bio DAOs, and then you swap it for bio tokens, and you get bio tokens and you get S bio or V bio tokens. And here is a cute baby little haggis. Aw, look at Moodang. Moodang is far cuter than Haggis, just being honest. But Haggis is newer, so I think Haggis is gonna have a bit of time to get as cute as Moodang. But I do think Haggis is cuter. Or Moodang is cuter. Haggis, up 119% on the day. 327,000 in liquidity, $3.7 million. We'll go on into the 1 minute page. All right, let's go to the 5 minutes so we can see all the data. It does, in fact, look like this would be a good spot to bottom. However, it's a meme coin, and the meme cycle, you never know which one's going to rug and which one's going to continue to do well. Back up to all-time highs is 144% gains. That's pretty cool. One thing that I do think will do well is the NDX 6900. I've been saying that for days, for weeks, honestly. I think this one is a cook of a meme, as it is making fun of the NASDAQ. And if we think that SPX 6900 is going to do well, which, if you are a fan of what's his name? Murad, or whatever the fuck his name is, this is one of his biggest bags. $661 million in market cap. And the NDX competitor, which is the tech index, is a $10 million market cap, which is a 66x lower. Crazy. Thuna, he's shilling your bag. Nice. Done. Shh. Do you have a bag of NDX, Thuna? You got a bag of NDX? I wonder if the Dow Jones one is doing well. $2 million market cap, so even smaller. This one looks even better, to be honest. DJI. This chart looks a lot better. The DXY is a funny one. This one, if it starts running, I would assume this thing's going to probably run back up to all-time highs. If it were to start running. This is like making fun of the dollar. GME on WETH. GME on WETH. Gee, Don, you called this sucker. It is pumping today. It is pumping. Are you still holding, or did we scare you out when it was back at all-time highs? I think you brought it up first as it was shooting up to all-time highs, and we were like, take your profits. Now it's up another 70% from there. Some of these memes go hard. Wait, okay, real talk, guys. Real talk. Maybe we should go to just my face. There we go. Hello. No, I don't like that. Are we gonna do Cowdow, guys? Are we gonna do Cowdow? Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Well, it appears that it is time to move on. I have a long list of things I have to do and people to apologize because I missed meetings like crazy yesterday. So, and apparently now it's time for an ad, even though I told it not to put